Hey everybody, Abe Brown here with the Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise Coaching Program. I want to thank you for joining me today for episode number 6 of September Success, where we're talking about finishing 2019 strong. And I know this series has been really helpful to so many of you, so thank you for all of your positive feedback, all of your comments, all of your many shares. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And in September Success, we've been talking about essentially taking the word success and breaking it down into 7 principles using the word success about how we can finish 2019 strong. Because I got news for you, 2019 is not over. There's still literally a little over 3 months left in 2019. So you can still finish strong. And so the first letter S stands for shift your mindset. The U stands for uncover what holds you back. The C stands for clarify what really matters in your life. And then the next C in success stands for cultivate healthy relationships that will open up opportunities in your life. And then the E stands for excellence. And we've been talking about excellence, and that was episode number 5. Now I'm going to continue with episode number 6, where we look at the next S, S-U-C-C-E-S in success. And that is stand firm against weariness. In other words, if we're going to have success, we need to stand firm against weariness if we're going to finish 2019 strongly. Now, here's what I've discovered in my own life. When I am tired, when I'm weary, a couple of things happen. Number one, poor choices go up. Okay, so when I'm tired, I make bad decisions. But number two, productivity goes down. And so when I'm tired, when I'm weary, my bad decisions go up, my productivity goes down. And what ends up happening is pretty soon I just quit because I think to myself, well, I'm already sucking at this anyways, so why would I keep on going? So my question here for you today is, how do we get to a place where we don't quit? Because if you're going to finish 2019 strong, you can't be a quitter. You can't just give up. You can't lose heart. You can't lose confidence. You can't lose faith. Now, one of the things I've come to understand in my own life is that not quitting is mostly about what you see. If you change the way you look at things, the things that you look at begins to change. Oftentimes we're quitting, not because we're quitters, but because we're looking at the wrong thing. Dr. Bruce Lipton, this has become one of my favorite quotes lately. Dr. Bruce Lipton said this: the moment you change your perception is the moment you rewrite the chemistry of your body. Isn't that awesome? I'm going to say that again. The moment you rewrite the moment you change your perception is the moment you rewrite the chemistry of your body. If you want those positive, healthy, happy hormones, then what you've got to do is start by changing what you're looking at and what you're seeing. Your life is the way it is right now because of one simple thing. I know it's easy to blame the government, blame the economy, blame your parents, blame somebody. But listen, your life is the way it is right now because of how you're looking at your life. If you want a better life, then you need to start by having a different perspective. Now, one of the stories that illustrates this to me the most profoundly is the story of Joe DeCina. He's the founder of the Spartan race. Many of you know the Spartan race, And Joe DeCina tells this incredible story about the fact that he had already done 20 Ironman triathlons. Now, think about that for a moment. 20 Ironman triathlons. And so he was actually on his 21st Ironman triathlon, and he had already done the swim part. He had already done the bike part, and here he was on the marathon part. So on a triathlon, you've got to, swim so many miles, you've got to bike so many miles, and at the end, you have to run a marathon. Now, a marathon is 26 miles, and Joe DeCina was about 12 miles into this 26-mile run. He started to get sick. He started to uncontrollably vomit on the side of the road. And as he was vomiting on the side of the road, obviously he decided in that moment that he wasn't going to finish the race. And he told himself that, I guess this will be the one race that I enter, but I don't finish, and that's okay, because I've already done 20. So who cares if I finish the last one? I've already done 20, so I'm going to check out of this one. And he was just about getting ready to step off the race, and as he did that, he saw a one-legged woman running past him while he's on the side of the road vomiting. this one-legged woman runs past him. She's already done the running. She's already done the swimming. She's already done the biking. And now she's finishing her marathon. And in that moment, the thing that he looked at changed. And his perception changed. And that meant Joe got up and he finished that race. And of course, as you know, he went on to become the founder of the Spartan races. Joe was just about to claim his spot on the did not finish list. But because of what he saw, because that changed, everything in his life changed. In other words, you and I, sometimes we need to see the one-legged woman, okay? Sometimes we need to see something different that's going to cause us not to change. So let me share with you three things, that you and I need to see to help us not to quit. The first thing we've got to see is our cause. In other words, what is your why? Why are you doing this? You will give up if you're not clear on your cause, if you're not clear on your why. The second thing you've got to see is your calling. Now, your cause is your why, but your calling is your what. What are you called to do with your life? I'll tell you what, life is meaningless without a sense of calling. And it's so easy to quit if you're not focused on your calling. So number one, what's your cause? That's your why. Number two is your calling. That's your what. And number three, folks, is your community. Who is your tribe? You've got to see your why. You've got to see your what, but you've also got to see your community of support. I've got to tell you, there have been many times in my own life where I almost quit. And I almost gave up, but I didn't give up because I was surrounded by help and support and by people who cheered me on and helped me get there. And so listen to me, folks. If you're going to finish strong, if you're going to finish 2019 strong, if you want success in September, the first S, I'll tell you what, it's so critical to understand. The first S in the word success is to shift your mindset. The U stands for uncover what's holding you back. The C stands for clarify what really matters. And then the second C stands for cultivate relationships that will lead to opportunities. The E stands for operate at a level of excellence. And then the S stands for stand firm against weariness. How do I do that? By seeing my cause, by seeing my call, and by seeing my community. I've got to understand my why, my what, and my tribe. And if you'll do those things, folks, you are unstoppable. And so I want you to share this video. Would you please comment below, say some nice things, give me some likes, and share this video, please, 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 because many of you have lots of friends and folks that can benefit from this. And please check out the Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise coaching program, leadershipwealth.org. We'll see you for our last episode.